Oops. Good evening, all. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming over. I'm just trying to turn on the stream sound. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming over and joining us. Hope you've had a great week. So, as always, it's another special guest Earworm, and we have two for the price of well, actually, they come for free, so it's just two. So, we will bring in our special guests. So here they are, Kez and Phil. Thank you very much, Kez and Phil, for joining us. If you don't know, Kez and Phil are from Spirit and Bear, because I always get confused.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
With Bear and Spirit.
So I want to know who's the Spirit and who's the Bear.
No, I think he gets the other way around.
Yeah. He's Spirit and I'm Bear.
Right, so if you don't know, Kez and Phil both do pyro work, and also they are woodturners and makers like the rest of us. So if you've got any questions for Phil and Kez tonight, then now's your chance to ask. If you've been to a lot of the fairs or fates or craft fairs or whatever, you would have seen Kez and Phil. You work side by side with Turner's Retreat, I believe. Is that correct?
We do.
Yeah. So you would have most probably seen them at any fairs or craft fairs or whatever you've been to. So, like I say, if you've got questions, then ask them questions tonight. So, other than that, we've got Terry and Brian as well.
No.
As usual. Don't forget to
Oh, Terry.
a couple of... Hello,
How you
Brian.
doing, mate?
We're special guests tonight. We're special guests tonight,
perfect.
Brian. Look at
Makes a
that.
change.
Got two other earworms in with us, but we're special guests.
Oh,
You're
well.
special. I would say
Yeah.
yes.
Don't forget to prefix your questions. Don't forget to prefix your questions, people, with a couple of question marks. Capital question would be good, just in case the chat's going so fast that we miss it.
So, just quickly before we get started, as you might see pinned to the top of the chat is the Hampshire Sheen Finishing Academy. I would imagine that all you in the chat have already taken part in the Finishing Academy, but if you haven't, then please go over and do, because it's a free academy and it will teach you how to use all the Hampshire Sheen products to their best of the best way to use them and give you the best finish you can get out of them. So, like I say, go over and do it. It's free, so go over and do that. Right, so on the lathe, before Terry gets on with the chat, on the lathe I have here. Let's go for that camera there. No, not that camera. This camera. I have. Oh no, I don't, because I ain't turned them on. Look. Oh, I was too busy talking. I have a piece. I have a piece of walnut on the lathe, but you can't
The
see.
camera's
it.
gone.
I haven't turned the cameras on. That's the trouble.
He's
So
broken it.
I've just turned them on, so give them a chance to boot up. So on the lathe, I have a piece of walnut. The bark's a little bit loose on it, so I'm going to actually pull some of the bark off of it. So let's try again. See if it comes on now. There we go. So piece of walnut. This is a piece that Barry Oak gave me from Barry's Wood Creations. But like I say, some of the bark is starting to come off of it. So I'm going to get a chisel in there and pull a lot of the bark off of it. And we're just going to see what we get out of it, really. So while Terry's doing the chat, I will actually start pulling some of that off there.
Okie diddly. Well, welcome aboard, everybody. And as you know, special guest earworms tonight. But in the chat tonight, we got Christine and Michael Heseltine, Dr. Bob, of course, Kez and Phil, Spirit Bear, Wayne the Woodturner, Roy's the Boy, Door 60, Malcolm Douglas, Paul Findlay, Michael McEwen, Raymond Wise, Hodgepodge Woodworks, Robert, Mick Juice, Jennifer's Crafting Creations, Greenhaven Creations, Richard Phelan, Barry's Wood Creations, Mike Evans, Barry Chitty, Andy Bundy Rowe, Dave Oatey, Jamie Page, Rex B, Anita Ball, Graham Brown, Todd at Glencove Woodworks, Brian Walker, Robert Broadwood, Hans Goran Akers, Des Barnwell, Andrew from AJK Woodworks, Enchanted Designs, Kiski's Wood Creations, and nearly get down the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. That looks like there is all there is to be at this moment in time. Peter Parker, the Wood Turner, is in. Peter the Park Wood Turner is in as well, and there's 64 people watching at this moment.
65, Terry.
64 on my screen.
65
Brian's
on
an
mine.
extra one because Brian's got Michelle watching as well, I expect, without saying anything.
Because I'm special.
Yeah, we know you're special. Right, if anybody's asked any questions, repeat them because the chat flew by, and then we can ask Kez questions.
There's a question for Kez and Phil.
Is there? Okay. Benjamin's in as well. Go
Robert
on,
wants
Matt,
to
go
know. Robert wants to know why their TV's in timeout.
Yeah, facing the wall.
ahead. The TV's in time, yeah.
It's been
That's
naughty.
because we don't see the back of their heads.
It,
That's what
keep,
it is,
it,
Robert.
it keeps playing EastEnder repeats. It's been naughty.
Jesus Christ, no.
Lucy's in.
Bundy Rose in.
Hi,
Hello,
Lucy.
Lucy.
Good evening, Lucy.
That's where the TV lives when we're not doing lives and things.
Right.
Best place for it.
Workshop.
Do you, how big's your workshop there then? Is it massive? Like feet, inches,
About
meters?
45 feet, 14.
Okay, lovely. So what started you into this then? What started you into this era of work, interest?
It's actually something that we've always done through necessity. So we've been together over 20 years, and then obviously, the kids have needed something, building desks and things, and just like furniture, and you can never find something to fit in a particular corner that you want, and it was always just seeing the utility, you make it,
Yeah.
and it's just escalated from there, hasn't it?
Yeah, just getting slightly from furniture to doing artwork.
Slightly. Slight change. But yeah, it's just sort of now it's kind of we're at a point where we can just do what we enjoy.
Yeah.
So
Good. It's good to get to that stage, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
it's more busier, believe it or not. It's weird. We're more busy doing that than what we're doing now than what we were doing before,
Mm-hmm. Oh man, Riverwood Turner's just come in. There's a question from Roy's the boy. He says, what made you start doing the YouTube channel?
I can't say I've really done much of YouTube. We've got a few bits on YouTube, but it's kind of like just bits that are out every now and again. It's not really anything that's regular.
Our main platform is Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I've never got the patience to actually edit videos. So it's kind of something that I struggle to do. I can edit, I just don't like sitting down for so long. You know what I mean? So
It takes you
Yeah.
4 hours to do the project and 9 hours to edit it.
That's it.
about 9
Woodworm
days.
Paul's joined us. I don't do videos actually. I do a lot of lives, but
Yeah,
well,
we've noticed.
normally, but I tend not to
I
do
started-
videos because it takes too long.
Yeah.
Go on.
I started doing live with the virtual Krafts show. We started doing some lives, and we're looking at doing a few more just for the channel, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just getting around to it.
Well, if you're
Okay.
not busy on Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock, I don't mind stopping doing it, and you can just
Stop
jump
you
in
trying
and
to
have a go,
Skype,
yeah.
Terry.
We could share every other Sunday.
You keep going. You keep going.
Now you know why we call him Temporary Terry.
No, you could do that.
He's always trying to get out of it. Always. I need a little bit of sellotape. So,
Awesome.
Go the other way.
What got you guys started?
what?
Me?
Well, you asked me that, so I'll ask you
Oh,
that.
hell. I learned when I was about 12 at school, and then I did an engineering apprenticeship with another type of lathe.
Mhm.
6 or 8 years, 10 years. Then I did another job, but carried on wood turning all the time until now.
Mm.
So I don't know how long that is, but I'm, over 70.
Yeah.
You're turning on time.
You're supposed to be
Yeah.
answering the questions, not asking them.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, sorry, Lucy.
Tendering
We've
wood
been.
turners.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes. Sorry, Lucy. We've been having microphone problems again.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, it's in and out a bit, but it's.
Yeah.
It'll be grand.
Just turn your telly up, you'll be fine.
Tendering wood turning says, "Hi guys, apologise for late, but he just read it on Instagram, so at least we know it's there."
Oh, it's definitely there.
Good. But I can't tell if it's on
Did you not
Instagram.
get a notification on Instagram, Terry?
No, because I got my phone with the channel on, so I can see how many people's in and all the rest of it. So nothing else will come up now. You know me.
Need to pay
I can't do
attention
more
because Kez put it on
one thing
Instagram.
at-
I noticed.
Yes,
Can't do
I
more than
did.
one
That's
thing
why,
at a
that's why I asked you what your theme was, Terry, because I was.
Well, I've changed. My channel used to be TJ Turning, but I've changed it out my YouTube channel to Heckington Arts because
Sounds
I'm in the
posh.
process of building a log cabin for an art studio because I also paint pictures.
Excellent. Do you really?
Yeah.
What paint do you use?
By numbers.
Hi, cheeky toad. I usually paint in oil colours or watercolours or acrylics or whatever. Yeah.
Really? I use a
But
lot
seeing
of
I've moved up to
acrylic.
here from where I was,
Yeah.
and I haven't been able to do it. So
Yeah.
because I can't do it in the workshop because obviously the workshop's full of rubbish, so, like lathe machines, weird tools, and all the rest of it. So
Rubbish.
you can't dust, so you can't really. Although the dust is extracted, you can't sit there and paint oil painting in that workshop. So.
No, of course not.
So I'm building a dedicated studio. Called Eckington Studios. Natalia De Leo's joined us. Hello, Lionel.
Evening, Lionel.
How you doing?
Roy's a boy, got a question for you. Do you prefer wood turning or pyrography?
I like wood turn. He does the wood turning.
Right.
So does the wood turning. So yeah, I prefer pyrography.
That's an easy one.
Phil's the wood turner. That's fair enough then.
Yeah, he's the wood turner. I'm the pyrographer.
And I wouldn't really class myself as much of a wood turner, but I'm getting there.
Join the club, Phil.
No, that's not.
Join the club.
As long as you're there, mate. As long as you're there, you're there. You know, once you're in it, the bug bites. It's just a practice curve all the way up. Then.
Yep.
You can do anything you like once you practice and practice.
I can't practice at the moment. She's leaving me like that.
Right.
She's ousted me.
I gave you that space over there.
It's when she turns the lathe bed into a table. Pyrography. That's when you get a problem.
No, I gave you my old friend. I had a corn bench in the corner of the workshop, and I've outgrown it, so I've come down this end that we're sat in now, and his lathe was down here, so I've ousted the lathe, so it's gone on the bench where all the
Just I've got to lower the bench now because now
the bench is
the
really
lathe is
high.
too high.
Yeah.
General wood turners in. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Hello.
Steve, that bark looks hard, says somebody. Roy.
The bark's not hard, but the bit of wood is.
Joe Senior's in as well.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah, walnut can be very hard.
It's a bit of walnut, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You will suffer for that then. Brent Beecroft in as well.
I'm hoping when I get it round.
Fresh it. All right.
I said I'm hoping when I get it round, it'll be all right.
That might be. So where does your logo come from? Kez and or Phil?
It's just right through together.
Just something you threw together.
Yeah.
Very nice logo, I have to say.
Thanks. Just took together. Just playing around on Photoshop.
It's very, very good. I like it.
When you do your pyrography, do you draw the things out, or do you get do you do it in like Photoshop, or do you download things to actually?
I use quite often I use Procreate on the iPad, so I'll sort of sketch things out, and then I put it into big print to size it to what I want it to size to.
All right. Tim from TF Turners just joined us, by the way. Just off.
Evening, Tim.
I'm seeing him from and Andy Flanelli, the posh grief firebird.
Ew.
Got that right. So when you pyrography, let's start with that. How many machines you have, and or do they like do you have a break when they warm up, like 2 pens to get out? You think that's it? I'll go to someone else or do something else, or do you have like 9 machines going, so you just pick them all up and keep going?
No. I actually have professional machines. I have 2 of the Dremels, and I have a Weller wood burner, which is the one that I started with. And I just use one machine at a time. So I just change the tips out as and when I need to. The Peach House one that I mainly use, the pendants don't get that hot, so they're easy to just carry on using. You know, I can sit here for a few hours. I actually get bored faster than they get hot.
You get bored before they go out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Coming a long way with it now.
I think the consensus of opinion tonight is that walnut's a bit hard.
Sounds very much like it's hard.
Steve's turning. That's what it is, really. He's not
Yeah.
good, is he?
Told you, sharp gouges, but they moaned at me when I sharpened my gouge. I've got to use a blunt one.
We should sharpen it then.
I'm joking. I did sharpen it.
If you sharpen it
Oh, you
again.
didn't do a very good job, did you?
Roy the boy wants to know, Terry, it's a question for you.
Oh.
Is laburnum okay to thread?
Yes and no. If you get a tight, very, very tight grain piece, it's okay, but it does tend to chip out. I have tried it. You want something really hard grained, really tight grained.
That kind of confirms what Wayne said there. Says the grain might
Can
be too
difficult.
open.
Yeah, grain's way too open. I mean, you could do it by maybe adding a bit of super glue to it, or you could add some oil and try it that way. But you only got to get a tiny little catch, and it'll just rip the thread right off. So, but hey, try it.
Give it a go.
Roy, you got enough of it. You could try it. It's got a whole
There you go. You've got loads, Roy.
Have you? Oh, right. You know where I live, Roy. Jason Leveron is in as well.
Hi, Jason.
Evening, Jason. Ben says he's just paid his plumbing bill, so no toys for a while. Oh dear.
Oh well.
It's hard to pay a plumber, I have to say.
Well, you pay for
Learn to do it yourself.
Tradesmen. People make me. There was a thing on Facebook the other day where they're saying the price of a tradesman. A good tradesman's asking £200 a day and blah 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 blah. But that's not just the tradesman you're paying for. It's all the tools, the experience, and everything else you're paying for.
Yep.
There's vehicle and the fuel to get there and back. And
yeah, Woodturning should know better.
It's like everybody in it. They always want to have something for nothing, but when they're trying to sell something, they want to sell it for as much as they can get. But you know,
yeah.
And why not?
So true.
Good enough about over here, but places like London and places like that, it's kind of it gives a bit expensive.
9K's in. Kev.
Hi, Kev.
I read it right this time. Normally I just shorten it to dog. Kev at K9.
Kev at K9.
I was calling it Kev at K9, and then he reminded me. And I looked closer and thought, oh, it is 9K.
Oh, Alan Gibson.
Hi, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Yeah.
75 people watching now, so we gotta start grilling this pair, Brian.
Yeah, we've got Kez and Phil in here, guys. Anybody wants a question from Kez and or Phil, ask away.
You can ask about anything to do with pyrography, anything to do with dremelizations.
Anything at all. Said he would answer any questions.
Or any other questions. Why not rude?
Any other questions?
Won't answer rude questions. Well, we might, but you know.
It depends what time of day it is.
Pass watershed. Not yet.
They don't seem to be asking many questions.
No, probably they know all about you already.
What
it is. You know.
I think they're all about shit.
What did you do before you started this business? What did you originally do, both of you? Growing up.
I was a martial arts instructor.
What, sorry?
Martial arts
Martial arts instructor.
There you are. See, that's why you got the pyrography stuff, isn't it? Okay.
And I used to work in industrial heating.
Oh, industrial.
Okay.
Ah, so a
Alright, fair
plumber.
enough. Plumber,
Plumber,
No,
basically.
it wasn't a plumber. Domestic heating.
I fancy a plumber.
Hodgepodge says, "Who's the boss?" Ooh, that's the
Yes.
Oh,
he
that's
is.
that's a bit.
He is. Phil's the boss.
Really cool.
Phil's the boss, like just like my house. I'm the boss in my house, and whatever my wife says, go. Do you understand? Brian Greekos says, "Kez, is there any wood species that you would not recommend?"
For burning on, don't burn on walnut. Ash, oak, anything with an open grain is awful to burn on, because what happens is that the pith and the grain, this side by side, and the pith burns faster than the grain, so you end up with that lots of lumpy bumps and in the grain. But you basically just go for a close knit grain. Sycamore, beech is good. Maple, lime, or basswood, as sometimes it's called. Tulip, they're all pretty good woods to burn. Just be careful about your exotic woods, because of the oils that are in them can be a bit toxic.
Right.
Same with MDF, and be careful burning heavy on plywood.
Wayne the Woodturner says, "Are you taking a huge piece to Maker Central again?"
I'm actually currently finishing off the other half to the big piece that we took last time. We took the Kraken with Davy Jones's boat and stuff like that on it. Now this time I've got the other half, and it's got the black pearl and extra boats and stuff on it.
Oh, cool.
So, but yes, we're taking the other half. Hopefully it might be finished. Probably not, but
well,
is that a work in progress we can have a look at or not?
yes.
Yeah, you can have a peek at it in a bit, or now, with whatever.
Well, she's gone to get it. Then K9 says, "Does it mean that Phil can come and set heating up into our sheds?" Look at that.
We'll get Steve to put it on full
We'll get to
screen for
Steve
you.
in 1 second once he's finished that cut. We'll put you on full screen. That's a lovely piece. That is.
So people can see it.
This piece was actually, it was
I could see
originally
it.
6'7".
Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Yes, I can see it already,
Taller
guys.
than me.
You just have to wait a second.
Hang on, go back a bit. Right, you're going on. Hang on, go back a bit. Right, you're going on. Full screen. Can you get it up there or not? Hang on.
Hang on. Give me a second.
That's
You have to do that again.
Give him a second.
Yeah.
Hello,
There you
Doug
go.
Miller, by the way. Doug's in, just waiting. No, that's 2 screens.
No,
now.
you're
There
not.
we go. Up you go. You're on full screen now.
That
Yes,
is
you're on full screen. Just come forward a bit.
Absolutely stunning
Wow.
piece of work.
How many hours have you got into that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
about 20 so far.
Wow.
20? That's not bad for 20 hours.
Yeah, go on 20 hours. And
That is absolutely stunning.
the other half was 53 hours.
Wow. That's still good. That's very nice. I like that.
Spanish Armada coming in to get a thrashing, is it? Basically.
That's the British ships coming. That's the British ships
Well
coming
done.
in to get a
Don't
kick.
drop it.
Very
Don't
nice.
drop
Very
it.
nice indeed.
Thanks for sharing that. Guys,
Thank you
that's
very much.
beautiful.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right, put yourself back
thanks.
on now, Steve.
Thanks, Terry.
There you go.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Terry.
Not that they're interested, Steve. but,
Sorry.
you know, nobody's interested, you know.
Nobody's interested in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
we are. We like to see the finished article, you know. Be some credit where credit is due.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anne Laurie is in. Hello, Anne.
All right, Anne.
Yeah.
Oops.
Some of these people here might be people that you know that we don't, you know, that are into your Instagram pyrographic dremelization channels. That some of these
I do
Woodturners are not.
recognise a few names, but a lot of the names go around
They do,
a
yeah.
lot of channels.
Yeah.
Kind of see a lot of people on a lot of different lives and stuff there, which is great because it's a community, isn't it?
Because and there's a damn good one too.
Yes, it is. Absolutely is.
So Malcolm's asking you what kind of wood was that?
That was olive wood.
Olive wood, that size. Cool. Wow.
Yes, it was an olive wood plank originally. We had to cut it in half to make a central last year because it wouldn't fit on the Dremel table. So otherwise it would have gone as a 6'7" piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And then you got to get it there,
yeah.
of course, on 6'7", in a van or top of the car or whatever. Turn again, Krafts has just joined us. I see.
We actually have we drive a van, so it's actually quite easy to get in, thankfully.
Just as well, eh?
Yeah.
You won't be tying that to a roof rack.
How far is Maker Central from you then to get there with all your kit?
About an hour away. We're Derbyshire.
Oh, that's not too bad. Is it?
Derbyshire.
No, it's not too bad at all.
It's just up the road from you, Terry.
Me. It is.
Yeah. You're Lincoln, aren't you?
Yeah, well, just south of Lincoln, Hackington. Yeah.
You pass both our. You pass
on the A17.
You pass both our doors, get into Maker Central.
Yeah. My mum's Lincoln. She's Alford way.
Oh yeah, oh, that's okay. I met your mum yet, but
Is that close to Hackington?
She do power and all that.
A little bit.
She, because I'm wondering where you got it from originally. What you just say you used to be a martial arts teacher, and then bang, you're also doing this now. But
yeah. I've always liked drawing and a little bit of painting. I've always painted when the kids, when they were growing up, always painted like cartoon characters on their bedroom walls and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've always drawn and done that kind of thing. And I wanted to be a tattoo artist when I was growing up, but I haven't made it there yet. So we just put the art on wood instead.
Right. Well, you got a bit of the equipment already. Just get some ink, dip a Dremel in it, away you go, innit? That's the tattoo's done.
Maybe a bit rough looking, but no matter.
Well, yeah, but at least it was soaking.
I thought you were going to say about the pyro machine then, because I have been asked to do a tattoo with the pyro machine. I'm like, no.
250 degrees. Show me your arms.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. No thanks.
Well, at least at a quarter zone at the same time.
Sorry, what was I saying?
That'll
quarter zone. At least it'll cauterize it at the same time. Cauterize the burn, right? Yeah.
No thanks.
Right, so that's the shape.
Lucy Bundy Rose messing up again, like she's just tasked Andy to try and unpick the crochet that she seems to have had crocheted into her hair. So get your hair cut is easy.
Yeah.
Or
wear a hairnet.
Now, if you were turning now, your hair would be wrapped around a chuck, wouldn't it? With part of your scope. So you should still wear things when you're doing slow things like that.
Kevin 9K wants to know what style of martial art did you teach, Kez?
I taught kickboxing, and then I trained the girls for cage fighting. So it's a kickboxing in cages, I suppose.
Like you say, Phil's the boss in your house.
Anger management.
Anger management. Yeah, I suppose that would go towards that, wouldn't it? So what started you in it, Phil? Meeting Kez, I suppose, was it? Or
the woodwork side.
No,
it was me doing it before Kez.
Yeah.
So I've been making furniture and things for the house. That's where I got into it, and it's just evolved from there.
Yeah, he's sort of like he made the furniture. It's just a case of I just went along and helped.
Right. It developed from there.
Yeah.
It's just made. Is it? Do you draw on the furniture as well?
Originally metalwork. This was right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
We've still got the metal workshop.
Yeah, we've got a metal workshop next door.
Right. Ah, good. Yeah. Got a lathe and all the rest of it, and shaping machines and welding kit.
Not quite that. That's the smaller side of the bit of the if you like.
Right.
So it's more sort of like welding and stuff like that. So,
I did a bit of that with horseshoes and stuff like that. Tried to do a bit of sculpture and stuff, but was never any good at it. So I gave up.
It takes
Started on the wood.
patience, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Takes a
Yeah.
lot of patience.
and a whole lot of imagination too.
How many shapes can you get out of a horseshoe?
But it depends on how many times you beat it.
Yeah, I did have a little forge as well, so I could, straighten them and bend them and twist them.
Mm.
But I had
Royce, has he?
I had a ready supply of horseshoes. That was the thing.
I think you should have took them off the horses first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Can't try
smell a bit
shaping
when you
them on
throw
the
the whole
horse,
thing on the fire. Yeah.
Royce said he did freestyle karate. That's only because he
Brilliant.
couldn't learn the rules. I know.
Hong Kong Fooey.
And Kung
Oh,
Fu.
dear me. But it's been a while since I did karate. I started in karate. I started in jiu-jitsu originally. I was about 11 when I started. It's been a while.
Never guess. Question, Phil. Any chance you or Kez can show one of the houses you are working on and are still on the, or are they still on the secret list?
His is still on the
Wayne.
secret list. Phil's is still on the secret list. And if you give me 5 minutes, I can go and fetch the one I was working on. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Is that all right with you,
Okay.
Steve?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, carry on.
I'm just here pressing the buttons. Don't worry about me.
No, yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
not even. Nobody's looking at you turn anyway.
Steve's only here to do his told. You're all right.
Wesley Hannah's just joined us as well. Apparently, Ben Jammy
Evening,
says
Wes.
he does a bit of kickboxing.
I do a bit of kickboxing too. It's usually a cardboard box.
Yeah. Yeah, kicking it into the out of the way.
He's worked his way up from the paper bag.
Yeah.
There was an
Said
Asda
that.
delivery van sitting outside my house, and the guy just looked in my window and went,
And you went.
and I went,
You should have said yes, Brian. You'd never know what surprise the food would be.
no, I couldn't do that, Terry. It's meant to be for Mary.
Oh, say to Mary, did you get a delivery, Mary?
Aye. That was nice food you ordered. No. Oh, come
Yeah,
think of
nice
that.
food you ordered.
I come think of that. It couldn't be Mary because she shops in Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, right.
I think she originated in Hickington. She's one of the posh people.
One of us, is she?
Yeah. KFC's son-in-law was a cage fighter and became a wrestler and just had his third style black.
Wow.
This time in kickboxing, yeah, okay.
Okay, Kez is back.
Oh no. Jeez.
Hang
Kez
on.
is back with,
We stop the machine.
look at this. Look at that. Right, he's going to put you on. I'm going to go. Put you on.
That's
I'm going to go.
unbelievable.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
Wow.
There you go. Full
Look at
screen.
that.
Wow,
That's
look
amazing.
at that.
Yeah, it is absolutely, yeah.
This is made of Amazon boxes.
Cock, blimey.
Wow, that's impressive.
Maybe for
There's
job,
a
that is.
talent.
That's very impressive.
maybe for our 30-year-old. For his Warhammer.
He's got the scale slightly wrong.
Yeah, that's super massive.
That's very
That
good.
is very cool.
I like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Super. Right.
Oh dear me, I just had to run all the way upstairs for that.
And how long did that take you?
Not the stairs.
How long did it take you to run up the stairs now to make that? To make the house? It's all right. You got 2 minutes to get your breath back. It's all right.
Thanks, Terry. It took me about, what, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, off and on.
Yeah, it's off and on. Yeah, it was off and on. It wasn't like solid. I said, seriously, need coffee. But yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Well done.
about 2 to 3 weeks. Just a glue gun and Amazon boxes and a bit of paint.
We have Tendring
Dennis.
Woodturning
It's
to join us. That's a new name to me. Tendring Woodturning.
yeah, he went
Yeah.
in quite well. I did mention him, Brian, earlier, but you.
Oh,
so
okay.
straight away, as you-
Yeah, they're off.
Right.
They're off.
I
They're off.
was probably doing something sensible at the time, Terry.
You probably were. You were asleep.
Like looking at the Asda guy who's now reversing out of my lane.
That's what it was. You see, you're just too busy looking at Asda.
Oh, you're not the Asda man.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just been at Tendring channel.
Kev says that house
And
is
subscribed.
brilliant.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Yeah, go on,
Roy
see
says
the
he
one,
sees
yeah,
that
this-
you're the gopher.
Ooh.
Should have just said, Phil, go get it. Obviously, Phil's working on a secret one that we can't see yet.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
allowed to see it.
No,
We look
it's,
forward to that when it's finished.
it's a project for Dremel. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
Roy the boy says, I see you're a golfer.
I'm
Is
a
there-
gopher, yeah.
Ah.
I can run faster than them.
I thought he said golfer there.
Golfer?
I just
No.
read that out. I said, Roy says, I'll see you
I
on
know,
the
I
gopher.
just changed it to
never
golfer,
mind,
you
Brian.
muppet.
Yeah. No, you're losing it. I know what it is.
Oh, if you want me
Oh,
to
you're
play golf, you
you're
better
worrying
duck.
me, Terry.
Do you do anything else then, like play golf or cricket or tennis
Any
or
other sports or
other things
any other
that you do?
hobbies?
I do weightlifting.
Yeah.
Ooh, right.
You do a bit of walking, don't you?
Yeah, just a bit.
Not really.
Just
Don't get
concentrate
out
on
so
them.
much.
No,
That's the
no.
other thing, I suppose. Yeah. I see you got classes advertised, and you're out of some. Full up
Yes,
on some.
Turners, yeah. I did one yesterday that was full, which was pretty good. It's always nice to have a full class.
Yeah. How many do you take in a class?
Pardon?
How many do you normally take in one class?
So at Turners they allow 5.
5, right?
Yeah, you allow 5. Just in case you get people, because a lot of beginners start at the classes. If they're not sure, you have to watch obviously the burning and stuff. No matter how many times you tell people that the hands slip or especially when ladies have got long hair, you've got to obviously keep an eye on that they're not coming down into the pyro machine and stuff like that. So yeah, for beginners it's quite small classes.
Fair enough.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
Have you found that the classes are getting more and more popular, or?
Yes. I mean, when I first started with them back in August, they were sort of like 2s and 3s,
Right.
and now we're starting to get so the classes are full, so which is quite nice.
Very
That's
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how often
Very
do you
good.
do them?
I'm doing 2 this month. I was originally booked to do 6 for the whole year. But then they've added an extra one in at the end of this month because yesterday's was full. So they do add them in as and when.
As and when.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So we're just building this side of the workshop here so I can start doing some from here as well. So there's like 2 different places at the moment where, well, there will be hopefully 2 different places where people can come. Because obviously, people that can't get to Doncaster, but on this side, then we're here. So
Yeah.
Right. Good.
Cover a bigger area of the UK, then, don't you?
not much. It's still Midlands, but yeah, it's getting a little bit bigger. Hopefully, we can sort of like build on that.
Well, that'd be lovely. Yeah. And are you people out there need a class? These are the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Don't know if we got a link. Can we get a link in there, Brian, or somewhere? Phone. Well, I'm going to put your phone number in.
Got a website, haven't you?
Got a website, have you?
The website is just being rebuilt by Phil and our 17-year-old.
Right.
So they're just rebuilding the website at the moment. But I mean, you can choose a message like on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, either one.
Instagram or Facebook, then, people. you want a pyro class or if you want a Dremel class.
Dremel class, yeah. That's a new one.
Well, why not? You know,
Or
Yeah.
just a, or ju-
Yeah.
lots
it
of
can be
people
done.
own Dremel
Whatever.
machines, and I'll bet you now 50% don't know how to use them properly. And I'm not
Mhm.
taking the mick out of all the people in the chat. Everybody. Yeah, Brian's got his hand up already. You know what I mean? But to use them
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah, absolutely. I just not thought about Terry, but yeah, it's definitely something that we can also sort of do. You know, don't mind whatever people need. It's just I just love teaching.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people come out. I bought a Dremel
Me
today, and I'm thinking, okay, good luck with that, you know. And I got this kit, you know, and there's a kit of 500 rubbish things that you probably use one thing out of and throw the rest away because that came for $9.99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't actually know what to do with it, so there may be, if you could, you know, that might be a course for you to start. You never know. Beginners Dremel courses.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea there.
Yeah. I don't need any commission. It's not a problem. I don't need any. Wish you luck with it.
Right. But
Yeah,
Lucy says she wished she lived closer. Well, you know, move, Lucy.
move, exactly.
In answer to Lucy, watch this space because there could be some online classes coming soon.
Yeah, I'm
there
looking
you
at
go.
doing some online classes as well. So
Oh.
yeah, it's just we're
That'd
just
be
trying
good.
to get set up for a lot of ideas, and it's kind of just taking the baby steps at the moment. So, but yeah, definitely.
Where would you lobster then once you get online classes?
Mm. Yeah, it is, and it's sort of like I think like with I know there was online classes and stuff before, but I think like with COVID coming around, everything's gone more online, hasn't it? So it's actually kind of done a lot of good. That a lot of people have got more access to a lot of courses and classes that they otherwise wouldn't have even thought about doing.
That's correct.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Which is it is quite nice that I mean COVID yes, it was bad, but it wasn't all bad. You know what I mean?
No.
COVID,
No, some good things come out of it. Yeah.
if it hadn't been for COVID, the media, as in demonstrations like this and what you're doing, wouldn't be half of where it is already.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Absolutely not. And you know, like I say, it's not all bad. You know, some good has come out of it, even if just for the realization of people going, I do not have to work myself to death. I can have a hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's nice. It's nice to see.
And I wouldn't have been on YouTube if it wasn't for COVID because
Me neither.
I was quite happily turning my own little world, you know, and doing my own thing until we were stuck in COVID and bored. I was, you know, because you can't return every day of the week, you know, when COVID was about. So my boy said to me, why don't you do a YouTube channel? And I said to him, what's YouTube? What is YouTube? I didn't know. At the age of 70, I didn't know. And he said, oh, come on, Dad. So he set it up in the workshop and said, there's 3 cameras there. You could press that button, that button, that button. Just press that button there and say hello to the camera and people's names will start coming down if they watch it. And it did. And boom.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Brilliant. Yeah. It's just opened the world up for a lot of things for a lot of other people.
Exactly. Yeah. James Crawford's joined us. Hello, James.
Oh, James is late.
All right, James, how you doing?
He's been out playing.
Okay.
He's been out
James.
footballing, I reckon. Or men shedding, knowing you, James. Yeah. What's been a game changer for Ben?
WFH.
It's been a game changer for you. Right.
We have to guess what WFH means.
Yeah. I know, Andy, I am still in my own little world, but I don't mind because I'm the only one that can upset me.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
In answer to Kez at 9 Great Creations, no, it wasn't Kez that you've seen using an unpowered Dremel.
No.
No, it was Steve Twardell, apparently.
How was it?
Well, so Wayne just said.
What was Steve Twardell?
Some people do.
He was using an unpowered Dremel as a carving tool.
Unpowered? Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. Just obviously pushing it instead of using it.
So using a Dremel as a
Carving
handle.
chisel?
Well, it's used as a handle.
Oh, well.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Probably because he needs a class He doesn't know how to use it. Doesn't know how to switch it on for a start.
Oh dear.
So WFH is working from home. Huh, who knew?
Oh, who knew that?
I wouldn't know anything about work because I'm retired. So.
You're not retired yet, Steve, are you? No, I forgot.
Oh, yeah,
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Poor old Stephanie got to go to work tomorrow.
What? Why not?
Tomorrow. Yeah, maybe working tomorrow, knowing him. You got the weekend, Steve, off or not?
No, I got to rack that van out.
See,
You're
no
working then.
Ah, yeah.
Right, bit of wax on
I've
it.
seen I've seen part of your racking on your van, Steve. It's looking good.
Which one's that?
With your drawers in the bottom. I don't know, your drawers in the bottom. It's ones you used for demo.
Oh, the drawers
Oh,
in the back of the.
that's in the back of my Discovery.
Is it?
That's in the back of my. Yeah, it's in the back of my Discovery. I used to do a lot of I used to do a lot of off-roading, so obviously when you're off-roading, you have to have a lot of strops and winches and everything to pull you out. So
yeah.
and being a Land Rover, you always need to carry tools. So
and spare parts.
Yeah.
Wayne the Woodturner says it was a broken Dremel that he used.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
To quantify that, that's fair enough. We'll forgive him.
Well, it's an excuse for that then.
Evening, Norman Greenwell.
Moment.
Was in.
And Enchanted Wood Designs is in.
Currently, there's 89 people coming to see you, Kez and Phil.
Yeah, indeed.
Nah,
oh, they are. Right? Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
are,
good to you, lot.
Definitely come to see you.
We'll never get that many for Steve, that's for sure.
No, never.
In the 40s, you know.
That high.
Well, I've got like 19 accounts, so we just put them in, you know. Type them in.
Yeah.
Why did I think of that?
Brilliant.
Why did I think of that? Yeah.
Everybody should have at least 3 accounts. Right, let's buff this off.
Roy says his question's been missed somewhere.
We'll put it in again, Roy, because
who
like
says,
I said...
Oh, God, not Roy. Roy does this every day. Let's have a hunt back and see these questions.
See, you were the gopher, so that was the last thing I saw you put in, Roy. And I'm just looking down now, Roy.
Roy the boy says,
Bill's got it, mate.
He wants Barry. If you get any more of that walnut. So Roy's on the scrounge. You must think he's in the pub again. He's always buying something down the pub.
Just call him Del Boy.
Del Boy. All right, Del Boy.
So Wayne's put a question in there, look.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, use a regular Dremel or a carbide tipped ones. No, that's Enchanted Designs. Kez also does amazing 3D portraits.
Pet portraits.
Pen portrait. Pet
yes,
portraits.
I did Wayne a 3D pet portrait.
Of the dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the dogs, yeah.
Oh, it was Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne's the pet.
You really know.
Portrait of Wayne in his lathe.
You really know how to offend people, Terry.
You don't mind.
He tries his best every time we're on.
So you're not just so you do a lot of other things you haven't been telling us then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like to throttle.
Kind of keeping all that stuff secret, are we?
Oh well.
It's all on Instagram.
Yeah, it's all on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's on. But this is a YouTube channel. What's happened to your YouTube channel? You need to get some more stuff on your YouTube channel.
I know. I've just employed my eldest to start editing, and he's done the first 2 videos.
Ooh.
So we'll see what comes of the rest of them. He'll probably get too bored with me going, Mum, I don't want to get bored.
The question is he hard to pay? That's the question.
Yeah, I pay him, but he's actually all right. He's quite cheap.
That's not so bad.
Well, yeah.
I have one of those too. A son who's quite good with computers, but he would be extremely hard to pay and motivate to do anything.
That's the motivation's the thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Enchanted Wood Designs wants to know: do you use regular Dremel bits or do you use carbide tipped ones?
I use both, but I generally favour the carbide ones just for the simple fact that they last longer. But I generally go for the abrasive wheels. So like a lot of sanding wheels as well as.
Oh yeah.
So,
And then K9 says, does that mean Wayne wants to see a pet portrait? We all want to see a pet portrait, which we'll get in a minute. Because
I haven't got a pet portrait yet.
Well, you've got about half an hour to make.
Get started.
How long's this take, for goodness sake?
Where did that magic one go?
Wayne says you can't show it. It's on my wall.
Yeah, it is. It's on his wall.
Yeah.
Let's send a photo in, Wayne.
Alan Gibb asks, Kez and Phil, what's your favourite things to do?
A challenge.
Yeah, definitely a challenge. So we were given a bag of offcuts, weren't we? And we had got to make a coaster out of it. And instead of just like piecing everything together, we did like a steampunk gear and stuff like that, and fit it all together as like the marquetry interior type thing. But yeah, I like
the challenges are fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box with the few things that you've got.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like to try and find something unique.
Yeah, well, that's pretty hard to do in this day and age, but
it's really difficult. That's kind of what I'm trying to do too, is develop something.
Yeah. All of a sudden, something will click that you'll think, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
You'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Difficult.
Very.
What's your guys' favourite thing to do?
Sleep.
Woodturning, of course.
Besides woodturning.
Yap.
Yeah, Terry.
Hey,
Terry, you got that right. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. I also did a lot of fly fishing, so I fly fish nearly every river in England and quite a few in Scotland and all over the continent as well in my lifetime. I've done that.
Excellent.
What else? Blimey, you don't really want to know what else I've done.
Terry, calm down. We're before watersheds.
No, none of the root stuff. That's the things.
And my favourite thing's horses.
Yes. How are we getting on with
it? Never guess.
All good.
Never again.
How did you never guess?
Have you got many?
6.
Brilliant.
I have 6 that live here. Two of them are my personal horses. But I look after 2 others for other people. And then my sister-in-law has 2 here as well. So I kind of look after them all. So.
And occasionally he'll say, "I can't be on the horses. I'm teaching today," and he's got somebody that rents his field for a few weeks or whatever for him to teach. The owner, not the horse, because the horse is easy to teach. It's the owner you got to teach.
Horses are simple to teach. Humans are not so.
Yeah.
Horses don't have attitude, the same as humans do.
No.
And they don't have the same kind of emotional meltdowns.
A friend of mine, other half, he's a farrier, so and he really loves like obviously horses and stuff like that. So yeah.
I've got the farrier coming next Tuesday.
Yeah.
They do 6 horses.
Yeah.
But we don't have shoes on our horses. They're all barefoot.
Oh, really?
They are, except for that's not quite true. Except for one who's he's in the transition between shoes and yeah.
So what's the difference, Brian? What's the difference between them being barefoot and obviously shoes?
Well, horses in the wild, for example, don't wear shoes.
No.
They don't need to wear shoes because their feet are exactly the same as your fingernails. Same stuff, it's keratin.
Yeah.
And it will grow on demand. So the more your horse wears its feet, the faster it grows.
Yeah.
It's a bit like your fingernails. You scratch your fingernails and wear your fingernails, they'll grow quick. The reason people wear shoes is there's a misconception that horses will wear their feet out on the tarmac. And it's just nonsense. Don't. Some horses, wearing of shoes actually comes from the Middle Ages and slightly before when horses were kept in stables.
Yeah.
And they were kept in little sort of 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 square
Yeah.
inches. And people didn't understand that the horse's urine actually dissolves keratin.
Right.
So if they're kept in poor conditions, their feet will get soft and spongy.
Yeah. So it's no good. Yeah.
So they in order to keep them fit to fight, they had to put shoes on them.
Right.
Sorry.
And it's the hangover from that. No horse needs shoes. There is no horse in the world that actually needs to wear shoes.
Shoe.
Right.
Perfectly
Just for
capable of looking after their own feet.
Just going to say, Roger Kent, Grandpa Jim, and Tez Johnson have joined us.
Good evening.
So there's more.
Oh, hello, hello.
Chaps and chapasses.
Big knot in there.
Any questions for Phil
Oh,
or
so there
Kez?
is.
Oh,
Please ask away.
Oh no, there's
It's a bit
not.
is it a bit rotten, that note, as well, Steve? Is it rotted away?
I don't know whether it's rotted away or whether it's just where it's separated. I don't think it's rotted.
Looks kind of black and horrible.
Yeah, the bit just broke out of it. I'm hoping I can get down to that bit, and then that should be all right. Hopefully.
Oh well.
Yeah, Dr. Bob, I don't have a fishing channel yet. I could well do because I moved from all the fishing down in Devon up to Lincolnshire. I haven't found any decent rivers yet, but I will be this summer. I'll go out and have a look. I may have a fishing channel. I've got a fly tying channel, but I haven't used it yet. I'm my own flies, you see.
Yeah. Do you have to have a license for every river that you fish, or is it?
Yeah. Well, you have to
Yeah.
you have to buy a general license from the Environment Agency to
Yeah.
allow either to fish wild trout, stroke other fish like tench, beach, and all that sort of fish.
Yeah.
And you have to have a separate one for salmon, sea trout.
Right. Yeah, because you can only fish so many salmon at a time, can't you?
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed to catch. I haven't found anywhere now in this part of the world that you can actually catch the salmon and take it away. Everyone got to be put back in because salmon supply is so deleted that
right.
It's getting
catch
like
and
that.
release
Yeah.
only. Yeah, all the Scottish rivers are catch and release now, I think.
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
I'll fish those when they weren't, so I've eaten salmon from there before. But also you have to have permission, so you have to some beats, salmon beats, you could be paying £1,000 a week.
Wow.
Oh, easily, yeah, easily
that.
Yeah.
So I don't fish that anymore. I'm retired now. So.
Yeah.
But I used to get a license for every reservoir and whatever owned by in Devon and Cornwall. That used to cost me £500 a year.
Wow.
So just to fish those.
There's some money in fishing, isn't there?
There is when idiots are paying £500 a year for a license.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then I can go and catch like 6 fish for nothing every day of the week.
Yeah.
So.
You could, but did you? No.
Yeah. When I wanted to fill the freezer up, catch as many as I want. Well, not as many. You're allowed, I think it was 6 fish.
It's not as expensive as golf.
I played that as well. Played that for 20 years.
Yeah, so did I.
Any golf I played is crazy golf with the kids.
I love that too.
Oh, dear me.
I'd play golf for years too.
Yeah, Roy used to go fishing. Yeah, I haven't done this fishing they do up here, like silly fishing really. You get a little float,
silly fishing.
Chuck a few maggots out and sit there for 9 hours waiting for a maggot to swim to the fish to get eaten. Proper fly fishing Roy sort of do.
Oh yeah, fly fishing. See? Yeah, fly fishing. Sitting on a boat, throwing this fly at imaginary
on
fish.
A bank. No. Sitting there with a fly that you've tied yourself.
Yeah.
And you stalk the fish and drop it on his nose and he goes crack. In it comes.
You try to make it sound exciting, Kelly, but
it is exciting. It is exciting. Well, it's better than bloody stewing horses.
What do you think?
Or
try riding one down.
Now, ladies.
Try riding one down.
Every week, Kez. Every week.
What?
Mum and Dad are fighting again.
I love it.
Kevin 9K safe, right? That's boring fishing or maggot drowning.
Yeah, No live baits were harmed in my fishing.
When I used to
I
do
never used
fishing, I used
live
to
baits.
do carp fishing. So you'd chuck your rod out, 3 rods, and you'd sit there and fall asleep for 3 hours until your bite alarm went off. Then you get up and
That's
catch
what I'm
it,
saying.
and then you go back to sleep. Perfect.
That's what I said.
So it
It's
sounds
I
like an
don't see the
exciting
point of
hobby.
that. Plus the fact you catch one of those fish, you can't eat them. They're horrible.
Yeah, but when you're bringing a 35-pound carp,
Yeah, but you got to put it back again. You know.
Wayne has just posted his pet portrait on Facebook. If you're on Wayne's Facebook page, you can nip across and have a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed doing that one.
Silly question, Robert. Stick them on with super glue. It's their legs so they flap.
nasty knot.
Oh, you nasty nut, you.
Nasty.
That's not, yeah.
Oh, you're a nasty nut.
Obviously, that was given to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, Barry.
It was Barry, yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that was in there.
He didn't like you that night then. Give me a piece of that.
He gave me a nice bit of, well, not a bit. He gave me a piece of yew today, around about 4.5 foot long by about 9 inches across.
Mm.
Okay, that makes sense. So I have to say, I've just looked up Wayne's Facebook page. That is a stunning bit of work. Yes. Absolutely stunning.
I really enjoyed doing that one because obviously it was the first one that I'd done with 3 portraits in one. I really enjoyed doing that one.
I think this link, nah, it's too big. I just tried to put the Facebook link in, but it's far too big, so it won't go.
Can't you put the link in for Wayne's Facebook?
Yeah, but I was trying to put a link into the picture itself.
All right.
Have a look, see, can I put the link into Wayne's Facebook?
Right, let's get a 60-degree grind on this. If we can just clean the bottom of that up.
Sounding thin.
She is thin. Only about 4 mil thick. Got a little bit of a hump there. So we need to get rid of that.
There's the link to Wayne's Facebook page if you want to nip across and have a look at that, guys. It's an absolutely stunning piece of work.
Thank you very much.
Love Angel artist is in Donna.
Oh, Donna.
Donna.
How the devil are you? Oh, she's better.
You happy now?
I'm
Get to the
happy.
bottom of it.
I'm happy. Just a little bit here needs to take off. It's a bit chattering.
A bit. Robert says, don't forget you got to remove that tenon.
Yeah, she's loads of room in there. I've got 9 inches in the bottom of that.
He tends to leave the bottoms a lot bigger these days.
Yeah, he doesn't want to make it funnel as well.
He's afraid of the funnel. He's afraid of the funnel.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a row. Not that I'm
times.
going to mention it at all, of course.
We weren't going anywhere, we, Brian?
No, never.
I use my DP. There's loads of room in the bottom of that.
There is.
Can you not read my question to Kez? When did you put this question in, Roy? Because I can't see any questions from you.
I think Roy forget.
For it.
Does Roy forget to press return when he puts?
I think he does, you know. I think he does. He's a bit like me. Does it all the time. There we go.
Was it before the last question you said, which I've got, is Terry, did you did a lot of fishing, match fishing years ago? Was it after that? Because I got nothing down here from you
So
after
in
that.
the meantime, while he's searching for that, there's
That
a
may
link
well
to
be.
there's a link to Spirit and Bear's YouTube page. So if we all go and subscribe to that, that'll maybe kickstart Kez to put some content on the YouTube page.
Are you posting me for content?
Yep, just a bit. Yep.
Subscribe.
There's no excuse. Like you could easily be putting shorts up and little short videos, and you could do the odd live now and again while you're sitting doing something.
That's done.
Every morning, hello, welcome to the world of Kez.
Welcome to the world of Kez.
He makes it, I burn it.
That'd be a good video, that would.
Yeah.
3 times Roy's put it in, and Roy, I can't see a question from you at all. The last one I got from you was you did a lot of match fishing back
3
in
times.
the day.
3 times.
And you haven't anything in there since then, Roy.
Oh.
So try.
Right, Roy, put it in again right now. Put it in again now. I'm watching for it.
Prefix it with 3 times.
3 times
and
the
it
cue.
might work. Because you just said 3 times that worked.
3rd time's the charm.
3 times he's put it in. Well,
Lucy
didn't
said
work.
she's already subscribed. Oh.
Thank you. I think Lucy subscribed a few weeks ago, actually.
So am I.
She's unsubscribed since because she was bored with nothing on the channel. I'm only joking.
I think you should, everybody in this chat, everybody who's in today should go over and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, go and subscribe. Don't mess about. Quick, do it now.
Yeah.
I will be honest,
Click the link.
I will
Do
be
it now.
honest, the first time I see you guys was on the Crafty Festival. I didn't realise you guys existed until then.
no, I didn't till the Crafty Festival came along. I thought,
Yeah,
wow,
I think
that-
there are. Yeah, I think there are 80 videos.
I really enjoyed doing that.
you don't do. Nobody. You don't. You know.
No, and that was the whole point of the craft festival, though, wasn't it? It was like sort of
Mm.
you've got this massive online festival, and it was really really good.
It was good,
I
yeah.
really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, Jamie, bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it back.
JP's in somewhere. At least he was earlier.
Hodgepodge Woodworks has just said he's found out that Derek Weidman is coming to do a demo in his club in August. That's in Texas, I think it is, or somewhere around there. And he signed up for a 2-day class. He'll be turning 3D multi-axis beavers next. What's his beaver called?
Harry.
Harry the beaver.
Yeah.
Nice
no time.
beaver.
Harry.
Well done, Robert.
Ow.
Hope you enjoy the demo.
Right.
Thank you guys for subbing. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
we're all sub now.
Yeah,
We're all sub now.
So a lot of
Roy, if
people
you
who
put
are
the
already
question in, it
subscribed.
didn't work because nothing come up, mate.
Did he do it
Yeah.
again?
No, he hasn't put it in.
No, nothing's come up.
Probably typing into some other place.
Yeah, you know
Brian
what?
has sent you a message on Messenger.
Oh, God.
See, you
I'll
mustn't
get
get too friendly with these people, Brian. They send you. Brian, you
Thank
get
you,
too
mate.
friendly with these people. They send you messages on Messenger. Oh, don't do it, mate. Don't get too friendly with them.
Don't give out your details. We've told you this before.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
I see.
just an audience, Brian.
So the question is, I think YouTube has blocked my question. Ask Kez if she knows doodles on TikTok.
Doodles, pyrography doodles.
DOODLES, doodles on TikTok. She's a really good
Doodles.
pyrographer.
No, I don't.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Why would they block you, Roy?
Well,
Too
I
many
don't know.
questions.
Maybe doodles on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe that's what's
Yeah,
blocked
maybe
it.
the word TikTok. Maybe the word TikTok. Maybe YouTube don't like
again,
it.
Brian.
Sorry,
Spell
doodles.
that again.
DOO
Yeah, DLES. Yeah.
DLES. Doodles.
Doodles on
Just
top.
searching now. Users.
Lost my drill. Where's that gone?
Do you know,
Do
mate?
follow pyrography doodles on Instagram.
Oh, here it
Maybe
is.
it's the same person.
Yeah, probably.
No, this.
No?
No.
I mean, don't
Just
really
so,
do TikTok.
Roy, just as a test, Roy,
No, I don't much.
type in Kez. Do you follow Doodles without the TikTok bit? See if that comes through.
If YouTube would have blocked her, we'd have seen it in the chat.
We should have,
No.
yeah.
They block it before it gets here.
No. It always comes into the chat for us to block.
That gets withheld before it gets blocked.
Yeah.
We usually have to block it.
Todd saying everybody type Doodles.
I didn't.
Well, if TikTok doesn't work because it says here we all hate TikTok. Too many bugs, says Kevin at 9K. I remember that, not K9. Dog. The dog's in.
You go back to the film, aren't you?
Yeah.
You go back to the film.
Roy, you're going to have to send me the.
That worked.
Send me
Kez,
the
do you
link.
know Doodles? That worked, Roy. I'll see that one.
No, I don't.
But she may now.
Roy,
She any good, Kez?
send me the TikTok link.
I don't know. It's not coming up. I've
No,
got
it's not.
the.
I can't find it
I've got the
either.
username. Oh, it's there. Yeah.
Don't think you can put links for TikTok in YouTube, can you?
No, you can send me on my messenger. No, when you type in doodles, there's just lots of people doodling, basically.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Doodling?
you have to switch to users.
Yeah. I'll wait and see this, Roy. I'll have the link.
Well, that came in when you said then, Kez, do you know Doodles? It came up as Roy, so I don't know whether you might be typing into a different...
Ow.
Try and stay on the same channel, that's the after.
Chris from Billy Woodworks has joined us.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hiya, Chris.
Hello.
Nice to see you in, boy.
It says good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How the devil are you?
It's getting very dark in here.
Been
Suppose I
dark
could
here for
put suppose I could put a light on.
hours.
Ow.
Light a candle, Brian. Light a candle.
There you go.
Wrong me. Turn it back off, Brian.
It's
Shut up,
trouble when they're in Ireland. They run by candlelight.
He's got Michelle at the back, peddling.
Oh,
Generator.
I've got Michelle at work earning some money for me to spend on
she's
wood
keeping the shop going in. She's peddling down there. What, she worked in a shop?
She does work in a shop.
9 o'clock?
She works till 9 o'clock. She works till. Well,
Oh,
the shop closes at 9. By the time they catch up and stuff, it'll be 9:30 before she gets out. Up there it is. TikTok.
what do they sell in the shop, Brian?
It's a food shop.
Oh, right, okay.
Copy of said link to YouTube. Special guest here.
When's the next course at Gunner's Retreat then?
27th this month.
27th of this month.
Yes, 27th. Not too far away, but we're down at Yandles first.
Oh, there you in Yeovil, isn't it? Yeah.
There you go. Try that.
Yeovil way, Somerset.
SJ Doodles.
SJ_Doodles. Not so sure we
It's
should be
live
putting
at
that
the
up.
moment.
_Doodles question mark.
So live shop art link lip sync nonsense. Okay, maybe that's not what we're looking for at all.
Just click
Is
the
that
link,
not the
should
right
get
one?
you there.
I don't know.
Click
I
the
don't
link,
see
it should get you there.
I've clicked it and I'm looking at it. She does a whole lot of lip syncing nonsense.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't see any pyrography on it.
Don't know what Roy's been
That'd be the
watching.
wrong one.
Yeah.
That might be the different one, Roy. That's the other doodle. Doodle do and doodle dee. Give me a call, Roy, and you can come to me. That's what she's saying there.
Don't know.
Ryan, Roger Kent wants to know when you're going to get another lathe, please. Obviously, wants that one.
Another lathe? I'm not getting another lathe. If I get another lathe, it'll be a teaching lathe. It won't be going anywhere.
And also, Hodgepodge wants to know why Michelle won't be selling your wooden goods at the food shop.
Well, that's maybe not a bad idea, actually. I might ask
Lucy wants to know
Bernie,
when
who
you're at
owns the shop.
Yandos. She lives that way.
22nd.
22nd.
22nd of this month. It's there. Is it their open day?
So a week tomorrow.
Yeah.
Week
Next
tomorrow, Lucy.
Yeah, it's their open day, so we'll be demonstrating again. For
She doesn't live far from
turners.
there. Lovely.
That's pretty cool. Come say hello. Free hugs. Free hugs.
Look. Dr. Bob says he's been. He lives in Detroit. He says, "I got told that I can't have TikTok on the phone, according to our Veterans Hospital Network Security Department."
Yeah, there's been a lot of even the NHS here. They're doing the same thing.
But yeah,
The
Bob's in,
NHS done a lot
Bob's
of-
in America. In America, trying to ban TikTok completely, aren't they?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the UK will be and all.
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody that works for the NHS aren't allowed TikTok.
But it's anybody who works for the government or
Yeah.
NHS.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I better
Chinese,
have a
mate.
look at TikTok just to see
Conspiracy.
what it's like before they ban it, then, because I've never seen it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, no, that's right. Just rubbish.
There's a lot of young people flaunting themselves on it. Let's put it that way.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on there, so.
But I'm not flaunting myself, thanks.
That wouldn't do me any good. But what's your channel again, Kez?
You got Bob out now, Christina, and me, love.
Kez and Phil do TikTok. I can see the headlines on the video now. Kez and Phil do TikTok.
Depends how dirty you say it.
Yeah. Well, that's Terry's speciality.
Kez and Phil do TikTok. That's a good one.
You could tell him right past 9 o'clock.
And about 4 minutes.
4 minutes past, you're allowed to now. Steve, are you sad that you're the only one now with a lathe that doesn't go in reverse after JP is upgraded, says Robert Hodgepodge?
No, his lathe used to go in reverse anyway because he had a coronet.
Doesn't matter, Robert. You know, you can turn anything.
I can't use a lathe properly forward, so I wouldn't need reverse.
Yeah. Stop talking yourself up.
Kev says that TikTok's where all the school bullies go to where all the school bullies post what they can do. Brr.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay.
I think TikTok's no different than Facebook or YouTube. It's just a different platform. It's just, I think that's the biggest issue is the people who have produced it is the problem. And there's such a big security thing about it, and that's the big issue.
Yeah.
That's a different one.
That's always been the issue with it, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same as the Hawaii phones. That's why they haven't taken off, because of the people who make them. Because there's a big conspiracy thing about that as well.
Yes, because they're sponsored companies by the Chinese government, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. People are frightened that they're there to spy on people.
Well, they are, because government
They have been
apparently
caught doing
the Chinese, the Chinese government, they sign all their companies, say they have to by law tell anything they find out to their government.
But how many people?
they will
How
on
many
their
people
phones,
across
won't
the
they?
world have got Alexas and the what's the other one? The Alexa, the Google.
Amazon equivalent.
Yeah. You
Google,
mean,
yeah.
and they just do exactly the same. They listen to you. So what's the issue?
They
Mobile
do,
phone.
exactly.
Mobile phone follows you where you
Mobile
go.
phone's the worst.
Exactly. Track you where you are. So we live in a society
Everybody.
now where everybody knows where everybody is, unfortunately.
Yeah. There is that.
JP says his clarinet used to go in reverse when he used real tools on it.
Real tools.
Real tools? Is that there's real tools? I'm not sure I know what he means by that.
What, he's used carbides, right?
And Wayne says the last time he used his lathe in reverse, he forgot to switch it back and thought his tools were blunt.
Yeah, I don't use mine in reverse often either.
Rob at Kingsport Brazers just turned up. Hello, Rob.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Rob.
Rob, where have you been?
Don't question him like that. He can go where
Yeah,
he
why
wants.
not? Why not?
He's not obliged to be here at 8 o'clock, quarter to 8 to start.
He absolutely is. It's
Hey.
ridiculous. I can't believe he's this late.
It's
Tardy is what I call it.
Yeah.
Tardy.
Rob, take notice of Brian. Just make sure you're early next time.
Yeah, come in half hour early next time to make up for it.
He's not been around for the last week or so. He says he's been out on the razzle, isn't he?
Yeah, I know he's been out in the tear, yeah.
He's been out.
He'll be telling us next year he's been working.
Yeah, and he's been away on the other side of wherever, France, world, something like that, Europe, selling his wares.
Careful how you say that now, Terry.
Well, he does sell, what's the name, doesn't he? Abrasives.
Yeah, Abrasive, yeah. Hence the name, Klingspor Abrasive UK.
Exactly. So, see, you read into things. My brain don't think of things like that. Right?
Yeah, right, Terry, yeah. And Rob was just putting, I feel so bad for not being here.
Yeah, right.
Said with great sincerity, no doubt.
All right.
Looking good there, Steve.
Thank you very much. Just give it some wax.
See, we all paying attention.
Say again.
We're all paying attention.
Why?
Oh, you've been doing turning tonight, Steve.
I'm going to say.
Lovely. Don't forget, people, you can see Stephen's using Hampshire Sheen products. He's supposed to be, because he's put the link at the top of the thing to the Hampshire Sheen Academy. Join it. It's free to join. Do the lessons. You got to do the health and safety first. Once you've done that bit and learn all about it, you will be finishing stuff just like Steve.
Ooh, and chuck him on the floor.
Sound like an advert.
It's very much like an advert, yeah.
No,
Probably getting paid for that.
I'm not getting paid for anything. Nobody ever supports me except me. Well, no.
Your legs.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Terry. Everybody
My
says
legs don't support me much. One of them's
this is
been
true.
repaired.
Well, you've had one new hip. Do you need another one?
Don't need another one. The right one's done. That's fine. So left one don't hurt.
A little bit of tear out in there.
I know. We'll fix it.
Yeah, I'm going to, I think.
I think so.
Need to get that Hampshire Sheen off that first.
Kev at K9
Full gauge.
says his 12-year-old dog. No, his 12-year-old dog is feeling very sorry for himself today. The vet found a lump and castrated him today.
Oh,
£318.
He found two lumps in him, he castrated
He
him.
could have been swallowed a potato or something.
That's all the potato.
The lump there.
I'd say the lump was behind his neck.
Hope he gets better soon, Kev.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah, and he went in there for toothache.
Poor guy.
Right, let's get a gouge in here and see if we can get rid of that tear out. Just there it is.
Robert Brockwood thinks that shines really well, Steve. He says he needs to get hold of some of that walnut to try.
Yeah.
So Barry has some, Robert. Apparently.
Yeah, stacks of it. It won't cost that much to send it over. All that polishing, eh?
Dr. Bob says he uses his in reverse for sanding and working when I'm on the backside of a lathe because sometimes it's easier.
It is.
That's fair enough.
Let's
You have to
try that.
agree with that.
Let's try that. Extraction on.
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you get to see Steve get a shine on for the second time.
Yeah. Deja vu.
If you missed it first time.
So Rob says Rob says, on the bright side, I have 40 pencils and a lot of abrasives to give away a week tomorrow.
Oh, well done, Rob.
Awesome.
Where did you go? A week or two.
And where is this giveaway going to take place at, Rob?
Yeah.
Or Yandles or somewhere, right?
Oh, well, that's only 300 miles from me. So.
Yeah, it's only across the water from me. I'll be fine.
In fact, you're closer than I am, Brian.
Yeah, probably.
You
I could
just
fly
got,
over.
the
I could
Irish
fly
Sea
over
in
Bristol.
between.
Is that when Emma's there as well? Is Emma there at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she
Emma's
was.
down there, yeah.
Tony Wood says, bravo for resanding when you're not happy with it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
No point leaving it not finished correctly.
Should have checked already before I final sanded it.
Mm.
My own fault.
Probably not paying attention. She's watching the chat when you should be working. That's why Brian and I are here for that, you see.
Are we? Is that what we're here for?
Tonight. Yeah. Well, we know you go off on a tangent anyway.
I did wonder why I was here. Like,
I'm here for that.
Oh, yeah. You go try to tell me you're diligent now, are you?
Diligent.
Yeah. But spell diligent, there.
Oh, dear me.
You see, what I have to put up with every week.
You love it, really.
Like being when I was a kid again with mum and dad arguing over the dinner table.
Be quiet and keep standing.
Yeah. Shut your mouth and eat your tea. My mother used to say to me, shut your mouth and eat your tea. And I used to go, trying to force the food in.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I said, well, how can I eat my tea, mum, when my mouth is shut?
But then you got a wallop around the ear hole for it.
Yeah. Then you got a wallop around the ear hole. Crack. Yeah.
So stick here.
And Dad would hit you the other side, then crack.
Yeah, that's the one.
Back chat your mother like that, crack.
Yeah, if you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about. Crack.
Yeah, that's the one. Mine used to be, that's for note, now be careful.
That's it.
Rob from Kingsport says, I don't know what's going on with Harrogate. You still cannot book a stand.
Meant to start now from April. Oh, perhaps they're full up. There's no stands left.
I don't think so.
No. Who books? Who does Harrogate? Who arranges that? Who organises that? What do you know?
That was an American company last year, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. All I know is I booked the hotel for 3-4 days. So if Harrogate doesn't go ahead, I'm still going away.
Yeah,
something to do.
What's wrong, Axel? I know, 9 o'clock.
The other dog should be home in a minute. Christ.
Come on, up, you can jump. No, he says again, jump. There we go.
She's working overtime, Axel. Don't worry.
Yeah, he gets a bit stressed when his mum's not home at 9 o'clock.
Well, let out the back door and go out in the road and wait.
Sending one of Michelle's children out to stand in the road.
De-stress it. Well, she like that when she comes home with her car headlights, dog in the headlights. He's out there waiting for me. You're like, yeah, we go, isn't it?
No.
Another dirty stop out. Look, William Kenny's just joined us. Hello, William.
Oh, hi. Where have you been?
Hello.
You're late on parade.
I don't know. Some people, you can't get the staff these days.
And when you do, they're incompetent.
Oh, dear.
Hey, evening, William.
Don't you start now. Evening, William Creek. He's late. Simple as that. He's just late.
He knows he's late. He admitted to being late.
Let's just rub it in.
You leave William alone. Kevin 9K says he looked at makers, but it's so expensive.
It is
So-
expensive in comparison
so-
to a lot of the shows, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ticket price is expensive, yeah, 30 quid.
30 quid for a
Apparently,
ticket.
Yep.
you've got to pay quite a bit of money to actually park, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
car
don't know
park's
what-
another 25 quid, isn't it, for the day?
Yeah.
What? Oh, excuse me. You're finished there.
So if I took the wife, it's going to be like 30, 60,
He's ready for his bed
85
already.
quid. 85
Yeah,
pound to go.
actually, they believe it or not, the VIP tickets on the Saturday have sold out.
For what?
Get on.
For makers.
Makers. Yeah, sold out.
And what do you get for being a VIP? That's what I want to know.
You know,
How do you have to pay?
You
Ice
get,
How
cream.
do you have to
sit in
pay
the-
to
you
be a
get-
VIP?
You get to sit in the VIP lounge.
Oh, wow.
Early entrance, a bacon sandwich when you arrive.
You
Oh,
can get you
excited.
can put your shop in a locker, something like that. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's worth it anyway.
and for
Ooh,
100,
excited.
£150 a ticket instead of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited by that. I must go now.
That's
See,
new.
Williams just said thanks for the nice welcome. Oh, we didn't think it was that nice. Fine.
He meant the people in
So
the chat,
you-
Terry, not you.
You
You're
pay
right,
for
Carol,
a
I'm not.
you pay for a extra for a locker to put your shopping in. That means you got to buy something.
I think it's because the VIP you get all the celebrity makers in the VIP bit as well. So
You'll get-
I
you'll-
think that's more
I
the
see.
attraction.
You'll get DeResta in there and Bobby Duke and all the old big boys.
Aye.
No, it's like,
They probably won't even talk to you.
I don't know. They are. When I was
Maybe they
when
would.
I was at one of them, the last one I went to, the year before lockdown. When you're to me, being in the bar is the more entertaining part than the actual Maker Central itself,
Mm.
because you get to speak to people, and you mean they're just like me and you. They just want to
Yeah, they
talk to
are. Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Donna says she's not going to Makers because her organisational skills suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Roy's
enough.
boy
Donna.
said last year it was £50 to get in,
Was it?
£50 for a disabled parking place because it's disabled.
Wow.
To,
Wow.
to get close to the entrance is £50.
Yeah, but that'd been 50 quid for 2 tickets to get in, not just one. 25
Yeah.
pound a ticket.
£100,
Yeah,
£50
that,
to
was,
park.
was that you and the missus, Roy? Yeah.
But £30 a ticket seems a lot of money to me.
Yeah.
Wayne's not doing
The
it.
cheapest, the cheapest way of getting in this year is to join the Scrabble Challenge.
Yeah.
The charge is it £35 to join the Scrapwood Challenge, but you get a weekend ticket.
That's
Alright,
not too
yeah.
bad, is it?
No, that doesn't work out too bad, but
No.
you know, still expensive when you compare things to like Harrogate and Newark.
Yeah.
You know, are about 12 quid for Harrogate on the door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a big difference, isn't it?
And that's a big maker between people going and people not going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to
And
me,
it was free parking as well.
exactly. To me, Harrogate and Newark are more entertaining for what I
Yeah.
do than
But we're
Makers is more about meeting your YouTube stars.
all right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you've been once before, haven't you, Phil?
Yeah.
That's not been working, but I mean, I've only been when I've been working.
Yeah.
Right. Mick Dews says he's
I'm-
not going to Makers as he'll be at Newark County Show turning all day.
Oh,
Newark County Show.
Yeah.
Well, when Makers is on, Newark's gone.
The county show.
Eh?
Not,
Oh, the county
not-
show, right? Yeah,
Not
The
the
county
Woodworking
show.
show.
yeah.
different thing.
And I should be going to the Newark County Show because I only live 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of people not doing makers this year.
No.
No.
I think the cost is putting them off getting in.
Well, we're supposed to be in a cost living crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they put the prices up like that. Yeah, a lot on it.
Well, the trouble is, I
Yeah.
would imagine NEC's put their prices up, so therefore Nick's had to put the prices up, hasn't he? So
Mm.
Mm.
And the thing is, like Roy's just said, he's had to pay more because his wife's disabled
Yeah.
to park closer.
Yeah.
so she can get in. Obviously,
Should be the same price, really. Should be the same
he's
price.
had a park more because he gets closer to the place.
Yeah, but
Ridiculous.
really, the price for disabled parking should be the same as normal parking, really, shouldn't it?
Well, disabled parking is normally free.
Yeah,
Should be
yeah.
Yeah, normally, no. Well, yeah, Newark was free for everybody, wasn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's free for everybody. Yeah.
But no, but even say disabled parking in most places is normally free.
Normally free.
You know, so
Not in a lot of
and
council car parks, no. If you go in a council car park nowadays, you have to pay, don't you? Being disabled, all you being disabled means you get a bit bigger space. That's the only.
Yeah, Mick, I'll pop in and see you. No, I know he's on.
Yeah, Lucy says in Wiltshire and Dorset, disabled badge holders have to pay to park in car parks.
Yeah, they do here. They do around here. It's been a long time since disabled parking's been free. That's why disabled people park on the side of the road, because they're too tight to pay for it.
in Derby and where we are, Derbyshire, the disabled people don't have to pay to park.
All right.
If you've got a blue badge and you display your blue badge, you don't have to pay to park.
It's good.
I thought the idea of the blue badge was to allow you to get closer to where your destination was.
That's what it's for, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's what disabled parking was.
You can park on double yellow lines.
Yeah, it gives you. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Brian. But it doesn't.
That's what it's for.
Some people think having a blue badge means you don't pay for parking, but that's not always
No, it's not.
It's not always.
It just means you get closer to where you're.
Yeah, you get bigger space.
That's what I thought it was designed for.
You get a bigger space for you getting in and out of the car.
Oh
yeah.
But I live in between Kings Lynn and Wisbech. If you go to Kings Lynn, everybody has to pay for parking. You go to Wisbech, everywhere's free. So.
We know which way you go then.
Yeah. The only trouble is Wisbech has only got half of what Kings Lynn has got. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the things that are duplicated in both, people will go to Wisbech for it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Chris from Bailey Woodwork says, "What's a punter?"
There's somebody that goes to somewhere and buys things, Chris. You know, like basically the shopper. The shopper is the punter. Wayne says in Scotland, blue badges for parking is free. Also on double yellow lines is free.
Yeah, you can park on double yellow lines.
It is in Derbyshire. It's in Derbyshire. The only place you're not allowed to park is in loading bays.
Right, what's the time? Do I take the 10 off or do I leave it for tonight?
Time is 20 past, just gone up 25 past 9. Get the 10 off.
Get the 10 off. The governor said get the 10 off.
Kev at 9K says, Kez, Lincolnshire has no free disabled parking. I have a blue badge and can pay to park in a car park or outside on a double yellow line for nothing. Easy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Still gone, Trent. You want to go to there?
Rob says he's been paying £12.80 a day at a hospital to park. So he's into it for 170 quid so far and still can't.
What?
Most hospitals, if you go in regular, you can get a permit.
Get a ticket, permit. You go and see the parking people. They give you a permit if you're visiting somebody regular.
Yeah, they give you a discount, don't they? Week discount tickets and things like that.
Oh, how much do I bet the buttons are in the wrong place all the time, every time?
You always leave it like that, don't you?
Steve.
Go on.
You don't do them on the outside, don't you? Because that bow slopes outwards, doesn't it?
That's why somebody invented the other one with the what do you call them? Forgotten the name of them now.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
they go together.
Yeah, the ones that work on a spiral system.
Yeah, that's it.
I forget what you call them now.
Someone will put in the chat what they're called. I can't think of the word. I was going
to say I wanted to say O'Donnell's yours there, but it's not that. begins with
an L, I think.
Longworth.
That's the one.
Longworth Chuck.
Longworth Chuck.
Well done, Steve. William says that's a gorgeous bit of wood, Steve. Nicely done, mate.
Thank you very much, William. Glad you was here to watch it.
Watch your hand of that.
Ooh, take that.
No, I'm joking, mate. I'm only joking.
Rob says you can't get a permit unless you're having a baby. or on a regular outpatient visit?
Well, you
That's
are on a
crazy,
regular.
isn't
You go there once.
No,
you go there
no,
every day
not,
of the week.
not if you're just visiting somebody. It's there, not.
Well, get stuff a pillow up yourself and talk with a
It's-
loud
Have
high
a pillow
voice.
up yourself.
Waddle.
Can I have a permit, please? Take some pregnant woman to get the permit, and then give her a tenner to, for doing
Well,
it.
or better still, just wait till some pregnant woman gets the ticket and steal it off her. No, that's not right. You can't do
No,
that. No,
Brian,
yeah.
calm down.
That's being naughty, Brian.
Oh dear.
Just take a pregnant woman with you every time. Just rent one.
Just remember,
Pregnant what?
she's
Kevin,
in false
thanks.
labour
Lunch.
again.
Promise her lunch.
Kevin 9K says he's made a longer chuck and Steve has seen it.
I have.
Yeah.
Well, is there a video, Kev, on how to make a longer chuck?
He done his CNC machine.
I got one of those.
What, a CNC machine? Or
No,
long
long chuck.
I haven't.
Bought it the other day. I haven't used it yet.
You bought one, did you?
Yeah.
Didn't have to tell me that. What's this
Yeah,
keeping
I don't know.
secrets now? Secrets now, is it?
I was just
Oh,
going
Mum and
to
Dad
show
off
you
again.
and make it crease because it only takes up to 18-inch bowls. It's huge.
Only 18 inch. Oh.
Yeah,
Right,
I got it
Kevin,
in my
9K,
Woodturning
if you
club
have
last
got,
time.
if Kev has a CNC machine, I expect one in the post. How about that?
It was going bagging in my Woodturning club, so I had to buy it brand new in the box.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I bet you paid a $5 for it. You miserable old sod.
Say what I paid for it. I'm not going to say what I paid for it.
He didn't
No,
pay
he
for it because he's got it on a 10-year trial.
No, it was
Roy
a
would
tenner.
cry.
No, it was a tenner he paid for it. Guarantee it.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll take it and have it and try it for the next couple of years. If I like it, I'll buy it off you.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Come to think of that, Steve, have you not got a CNC machine?
I have got one. Yeah, you're right.
Well, you can make me some jaws then for my
Dun,
SK114 chuck.
dun. What? Yours? What?
Yeah.
Wood?
No, make them out of metal, out of plastic. So you see that? Use plastic.
Okay.
Or print them with a plant machine. Print them with a plastic machine, printing machine, whatever it's called.
You mean a 3D printer?
See that?
That's it, one of them. Plastic printer.
Dr. Bob has a 78% military disability and he gets free parking, including in metered and indoor anywhere in the United States.
Good man.
Yeah.
Americans do look
They
after
look
their
after you,
veterans.
people, see.
Yep.
Right.
Brian agree to heaven says, renting a pregnant woman, would that be a surrogate?
Surrogate.
Something like that.
I was just reading that as you read it.
It's very good. Some of you guys are funny.
Yeah, Wayne, I've got to take it out of the box and try it yet. Actually, it's quite good because it's not one with a thread on that you can screw to only a lathe, whichever the thread is. It's got, like you'd get a wood screw chuck that goes into C-jaws of the chuck. So you just wind up, clank it in, tighten the jaws up, there you go. So it will fit any 50mm jaws, 52mm jaws. Quite good. Don't go through the bottom, by the way. You can always go through the bottom the other way. Steve.
Yeah. That looked like a little funnel.
Shh. Oh, here we go.
What?
Funnel.
You can make it a round bottom if you
You'll
want
not
to.
make a funnel. No, it won't make a funnel. It's about 1.5 inches thick, the bottom of that. Rob from Klingspor says the worst cost in hospital is the M&S store. The sandwich in there is £4.90.
Wow.
The vending machine outside M&S sandwich, £2.80.
You can take one and make it out.
Yeah, take your own.
Yeah, just make one at home. Make a dozen for £2.80.
Go to Tesco's and get a meal deal for £3.
Yeah.
Yeah, or make a sandwich at home for 25p. Take it with you.
Yeah. Take a picnic in.
Take a picnic with the basket and the mat and all sorts.
Why not?
Bob says there's many a YouTube channel that's showing a video how to make a Longworth chuck. I can't be bothered. I've got a friend of mine to make me one of those steady rests.
You did.
Didn't you, Brian?
You did. It's sitting here waiting on you. I ain't posting it.
I'll pick it up.
You will.
No problem. I'll swap it for 4 meters of what's the name tube.
What?
That tube called? Extractor tube.
Tube. An extractor tube.
You want an extractor tube? You need a 4-inch extractor tube.
Oh, aye. The flexi, the stay put hose.
Yeah. Not the stay put, the flexi one, you know.
Oh, aye, the flexible one to go under my bench. Yeah. Over to my engraving.
It's under my bench, it's getting on my nerves there.
It's under your bench. It's under your bench gathering dust instead of extracting.
It is, because I didn't need it. So yeah, I had too many. I've ordered too much.
No, what you did is you got a free one with your bandsaw, I remember.
Oh, did you? Then I switched to record power, my 2 cam backs, one each side of this workshop. So I didn't need it.
You didn't. It's fine, I'll take it. All donations are good.
Found somebody to get rid of it too.
I don't know.
What's wrong with you now? What don't you know? Asking will impart knowledge.
You two.
Kez and Phil are here to give you impart some knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going to finish this tonight or what?
Hey, Terry, this is me, not you, Sunshine.
Sometime today.
Oh, dear me.
Oh,
I was willing to leave the bottom, but Brian wanted me to finish it.
You have
it
to
wasn't
finish
Brian,
it.
it was Robert Hodgepodge.
He wouldn't have.
Robert wanted me to go through the bottom, did he? Is that what it was?
He's over in Texas. He got no sway on you at all. I mean, you know. just tell us and we'll just click him out for 300 minutes or whatever it is.
He wanted me to go through the bottom. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. Yeah, he liked to see.
It does, Andy. We're going to get a tag team live when Terry's here. Terry's going to do a turn and I'm going to tag him.
I'm going to do a live from Brian's house.
Yes.
But it's going to be on my channel, not his. I'm not having him getting all the credit. My expertise.
All the credit. For your expertise.
I might be turning with inferior tools. That's what I'm worried about.
He says, go teach me how to use the skew, he says.
Well, need some lessons. And I'll teach you how to thread turn.
That's what we're doing, Terry. We're doing thread turning.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. I've got the tool.
Yeah.
Put a new handle on it yesterday.
Steve was surprised when you had to go and said, didn't know it was that easy.
It is very easy.
Very easy. It's just the technique. Once you learn it in seconds, you're okay.
And Robert wants a video of Terry riding a horse. I can arrange that. I can
ride a horse. I used to go horse riding when I was younger.
I've got a lovely big cob there he can sit on.
Years of that. Horses and me get on. No problem.
Right. Oh, it's got a few finger
marks.
marks.
Where I am.
Andy says that Terry turns and Brian colours.
Whatever. Talking to that on Sunday, I should be doing the colour from the other one. Let's have a look then.
Nice little bit. Oh, hang on. Got a little bit of wax.
What I want to do is what is Kez and Phil's next project?
My next project. I've got to engrave a computer case.
That sounds interesting.
That's quite nice, actually. Yeah. Engrave a computer case. That's good.
Like a desktop case.
Hang on. Phil's just gone out the room and he's taken the headphone with him, and I can't hear a thing out this one. I can now.
Right,
it's back again.
Is it a desktop case? Or...
I need back.
Yes,
it's a big computer case.
Yeah, desktop.
Little lad. And
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And I've got to engrave that. Yeah.
Super.
Find something on it.
Do you do a lot of metalwork engraving? You know, with the Dremels and things.
I do a little bit with the Dremels. It's more dabbling than doing anything much.
Yeah.
I've done a few of the like the the cups that you keep for life, the reusable things, the
Right.
metal ones. I've done a few of
Oh, yeah.
those.
Oh.
That's only for the kids. So.
Always for the kids.
Yeah, it's always
Steve-
for the kids. We've got 5 of them, so it keeps me busy.
Oh, blimey, Gova.
Oh, well, there you go.
You should
then.
get a telly. You should turn that telly round.
Yeah. Stop putting that
Apparently,
telly
Roy
in
sent
time out.
another
That's the
question.
that's
Sorry,
the problem,
Roy.
guys.
Nothing here.
Sorry, what was that?
All right, I'll show you this quickly.
Hang on,
All
then.
right,
Did Royce send
Right.
us to go
So,
out?
nice
I
little-
might not have got it.
Oh, he's probably sent it to me.
piece of walnut from
Oh,
my mate
okay, I'll ask
Barry.
it in a minute. I found it now.
Very nice.
Right.
Right,
Kez,
bring you
from
guys
Phil.
back.
What's been
Yeah.
what's been your best piece of work and most enjoyable?
My
Says Roy.
favourite piece is this one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
see,
that's
look at that. Old-fashioned
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah.
And a guitar.
What does it say on
end.
it? Can't read it
Very
from here.
nice.
It says, remind me.
I'm on the big screen. I get on the
Lovely.
big screen.
It's very nice. That is.
I know.
that's
That's a
lovely.
super job, that is.
Yeah, that was actually I made that for our wedding anniversary, so it belongs to Phil.
Yeah, I wasn't on
Oh,
that
it's
for you.
for Phil, is it? No, right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
for
Very, very nice. Well done.
thank you. But that's my favourite one.
Good, good.
Apparently, is that the
Check.
question from Roger Kent?
No, Roger.
Roger
Boy.
Kent put a question.
work.
Brian, I am looking at getting a new record power SC4 or Robert Sorby. What would your recommendation be?
Robert Sorby. It's just more. It's just
Or SK114.
the Robert Sorby Patriot chart.
Axminster.
It's just a bit better machine than made than the record power one, and it's made in the UK too.
And the Axminster one's made in the UK, and it's a little
But
lot better.
it's only a 300 quid dearer.
A lot more expensive, mind.
Yeah.
I would go with the Robert Sorby Patriot if I were you.
What's the price difference between that and the record power one? 80 quid.
Off the top of my head, I can't. Yeah, something like that, 60 quid or something. Off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but I would go for the Sorby one. I think
How many years you been married then?
12.
Too many.
Too
Too many.
Too many. That's what I say to Nick.
Too many. Come on, you don't remember, do you?
No.
Oh,
Next question's 20th
Kez.
anniversary.
Oh, Phil's trying to work it out. Look, Trill's going. I better get this right. Phil's going.
Phil, you can score some points here by
He
saying
knows, I don't.
20.
Oh, we've been together. I couldn't tell you the wedding.
That sounds like
Oh, it was that good a wedding, they can't remember that bit.
sounds very much like my house.
Dear, dear.
Yeah, so we've been together nearly 21 years, and we've been
Yeah.
married
21.
17.
It was 21 years, like at the end of this month. I remember that bit. Married 17.
Good.
17.
guys.
17.
Yeah, no.
I've only been married 44 years, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
20,
I've
Still
been married
going.
a
That's
while.
pretty
too.
good.
I'm got out of
28 for
jail
me.
early yet.
28 years.
I'm
I
got
I
think.
out
got
of jail
married.
early yet.
Yeah, I got married in 1993, so whatever that is,
39 years.
or maybe 1992 actually. Can't remember a minute.
Hang on. Oh, no, hang on. You can't remember that.
82, 40 years then.
I have no idea.
Feels like.
It feels like it was yesterday. Hello, Michelle.
Oh, yeah, you creep. Right then, folks. Have you got any questions before Phil and Kez before we go?
Roy just says, Kez, is it coals in your
Cold.
house? Coals or
Cold, yes.
cold? Cold?
I'm in the workshop.
You can't spell it, sorry.
Cold, you
I'm
meant.
in the workshop.
They're in the workshop.
Phil won't there
that's
have the
it.
heater on,
Workshop.
Roy.
If we'd have been in the house, you'd have seen all the kids running around in the background and photo bombing and all sorts. So
Yeah.
it's easy.
Oh, that
That would have been good. That would have been
That'd have
brilliant.
been okay as
Would have
well.
been brilliant. You seen that?
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
words and x-rays of
fine.
our little list.
How old's your little
He's
one then?
6,
Wow.
but he can talk behind
And
leg of a
oldest is-
donkey.
And the rest of the
6.
farm.
And the
Yeah.
oldest?
Yeah, the rest of the farm.
What's the oldest?
22.
22.
You've been working hard all your life, haven't
Yeah.
you? Period.
Yeah.
22 to 6.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I was just
Proud of you.
thinking, who was that said about renting a pregnant woman.
You need to do that.
Dear, oh dear. Oh, look, they're all coming up with their ages now. Look, 42 for Robert Broad, 48 for Michael McEwen, married. 55. Malcolm Douglas has been
Wow,
put up
that's
with
2
for
life
55
sentences. That's, you
years.
could have killed him twice for that.
52 years are buried. Shitty, look at him, like.
Andy Rowe has just said the Patriot chuck is 192 pounds. So that's roughly equivalent with the SC4.
Yeah. Yeah, C4.
6 and 1/2 doesn't other really. But the
Mm.
Patriot's slightly
So the
better.
Axminster one is good as
Yeah,
well.
sure.
They're both good. You know. But they are better than the other one that you were suggesting.
Yes.
There's one £89. There was one chuck.
There was one today. Rutland.
This one that I reviewed a few weeks ago.
Rutland's.
If I can get it out of the box.
Rutland's are doing it for
Yeah,
£89, which is quite cheap.
And if it holds a piece of wood, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine because that's all they need to do.
If you look at that and look at the SC4,
Same chuck.
near enough the same chuck. And this actually looks like the Vic Mark chuck with the indexing in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the only disadvantage is this is much heavier than that. Look how much thicker it is. Look. So much thicker. But saying that, this is 125 quid with 3 sets of jaws. So
you pay your money, you take your chances.
Yeah, because you pay your money and take your
But it's still a good chuck. Don't get me wrong. If someone wanted a spare chuck or a beginner's chuck, that's still a good chuck. But
there's Michelle home.
Michelle's home.
Yep.
Right. So
dogs are going bonkers.
Kevin K9 wants to know if your
That was
birthday
all right.
any good.
I was working most of it, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Just another year, innit?
See, once you're over 50 and starting to go down the hill, it doesn't really matter, you know.
No,
I like to think that I'm not. I like to think that I'm not even halfway through my life yet, but I know I'm kidding myself.
At 50.
Yeah, I think you are.
Pushing your luck there.
Especially being a builder, you ain't got long. You know, you're in the zone already at that age.
Yeah,
You're wearing your bones out.
That is the trouble. They always say a builder's body's 10 years older than what the brain is. So, right. So I'm 27 then. 17-year-old brain. Anyway.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm only 26.
Right.
I'm still 9.
Well, we know that.
My wife thinks I am anyway.
Well, she has to look after you like a 9-year-old anyway.
Right, Mum and Dad, we're going to go.
So you get when you're married
we
to a
are
nurse.
not, are we?
Married to a nurse is fine.
Just get into the swing of the thing.
Not even listening to you.
Wesley, no. If you get anybody who wants to send me #week pictures, today is the last day. So
it's the last day.
No, do it now. Do it now.
I'll put in my email. I can type.
skkrafts@btinternet.com.
skkrafts@btinternet.com. Got to be in within the next
Kev
hour.
at 9K is announcing his
make it up
birthday
tomorrow.
early. He's 64 tomorrow, and life is good, he says.
64.
Happy birthday for tomorrow.
Well done.
64,
I'll be 70 in November.
Happy
Life
birthday.
is really good.
Or tomorrow.
Mm.
Right, so there's no more questions.
Donna is 51 this year. No more questions. Donna, Love Angel, 51.
I'm 50. I was 51 last week, Donna.
Knocking on the door. Donna, knocking on the door.
51, going on 61.
Let me in, Jesus. Let me in.
I'm all right. Well, I'm moving. That's when I stop my struggle. That's when you sit on the sofa relaxing. You think, oh, I've got to go for a pee, but I really don't want to be getting up.
No.
Wesley says he's going to send a picture as soon as we're done here. Okay?
It's far worse, Dave, when you're sitting on the sofa and you need to go
Wesley.
for a pee and you can't get up.
Mate, I knew it Tuesday. We put.
No. It's even one better than Brian is when you're sitting on the sofa and you didn't know you wanted to pee.
This is true.
Then you want to get up.
Go for a tactical wee before you sit down.
Yeah.
Tactical wee, yep.
A tactical wee.
See, woman's logic.
We put an RSJ in on. We put an RSJ in on Wednesday, and my God, did I know it Wednesday night? It was hard work. Right.
You're not supposed to be lifting them manually anymore, you know.
No, I know, but you got
to use machinery.
I know, but you got to lift it into the house, haven't you?
Oh,
You can't use machinery to get it into the house. It was only 4.5 meters by 250 mil by 150 mil. You know, it weren't nothing too big. There was 4 of us on it though.
but you still knew about it though.
Oh yeah. Considering that 2 of them were in the middle. You mean there's 1 on each end and there's 2 in the middle carrying the same weight? I'm like,
Yeah.
Rob has a question. What's Rob has a question for?
Okay, can I ask everyone a question? He says.
Go on, then,
Go ahead, Rob.
Go on,
what is it?
Yeah, of course you can.
Go on, then. We're waiting on you, Rob. Hurry up.
Sure.
Show.
Show us the walnuts,
That's
Kev.
No, we're waiting for Rob.
Kev wants to see the walnut.
Show us the walnut.
Well, we'll put it on full screen
just to keep Kev quiet. Just to keep Kev quiet. There you go, Kev.
Here, Kev.
Just for you.
No tenon on the bottom, look. No tenon on the bottom.
All highly polished, all sanded, no tool marks. All the tool marks are gone. Look.
Ooh, lovely. Such a nice piece of wood.
Cereals at it in the morning.
Very nice piece of wood.
And Rob, what happened to the question then?
He's typing it. It's an essay. He's typing it.
Ask everybody a question. Nice.
What he didn't tell you was a 14-page survey he wants to ask.
Yeah.
With 284 questions.
Donna, the hashtag week was mushroom.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Why was the drill to sand inside but not the base? The reason I don't use a normal sander on the outside here is because you can end up with swirl marks in it. And when you're doing the inside, it's hard to get in there to keep the revolution of the inertia sander. So you don't get the middle sanded very well. So if you use a power sander, you can get a nice curve and you'll get a nice continuous run round. So I always sand the inside with the power sander and the outside with inertia sander. And I did the bottom with inertia sander because I only took that up to 240 grit. Didn't finish it up because I'm going to laser me logo in the bottom of that.
Michael McEwen says that we took so long that Rob forgot the question.
He's fell asleep typing in.
Probably.
No, he's just piqued everybody's interest. Now he's gone.
Yeah. They will listen to me.
Can we get everybody, if you like what you saw tonight, go and like it on the way out. If you don't,
I bet give it a thumbs up.
We won't see you again.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, tell us why you don't like it so we can change it. That's even better.
Don't do what somebody did in my live last week and give it 3 thumbs down without actually saying anything. It's really helpful.
Well, that was 3 people.
That was really helpful, Sam.
Did you cry?
Doesn't let you know anything, does it?
Did you cry? No. Did you cry, Boris?
Yeah, if they ain't got the whatever.
It's just spineless, is what it is.
Comment and saying I didn't like it because.
I think if you put a thumbs down, you should have to give a reason.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, but then
didn't like it because Terry yapped too much.
Lots of spam after that, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it's nice to know. I mean, I'm no disrespect. We do these lives. Okay, yeah, we enjoy doing them, but we do them for the people in the chat as well. So it's just nice if this is somebody who doesn't like it, then why not just let us know why they don't like it? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think sometimes though, a lot of people are just trolling just for the sake of it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I've never ever personally,
problem, isn't it?
I've never ever left the thumbs down. If I don't like a video or a live, I'll leave it in the story. I won't watch it.
Yeah, you just keep scrolling, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
simple as that.
Just to say, Rob at Kingsport, the last thing you said was, "Can I ask everybody a question?" And the next thing you said in the chat here, I typed it twice. We haven't seen it. Not here at all, mate. So just check your question just to make sure there's nothing that looks like a website written in it, like HTTP or something or whatever, because it hasn't come up. Roy's thinking he thought YouTube now shows who gives the thumbs down. No, they can't do that. There'd be ructions.
Yeah.
Be hit squads
so
out.
the two comments before that with Rob was, the first one was Lucy Bundy Rowe, 4 kids, 6 grandkids, and a happy man.
Yeah, that's it.
And then there's a question after we put a comment in after that last Wife report was must try harder, not paying attention, will be replaced. Her answer, you know where the front door is. So that's not a question.
Yep. No. Don't see it.
No.
It hasn't come in.
So it hasn't been coming up,
That's
Rob,
strange.
for some reason.
That's 2 people now who
Might be some.
questions haven't come
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Perhaps you're only allowed to ask so many questions.
I don't think. I don't.
YouTube says.
No.
I don't think so.
So nobody's seeing it actually.
No.
So it's not coming up on anybody's, and it's certainly not coming up on ours. And it should
Kez
do.
just said that it's never come up on his.
No, that's it. Roy was having that trouble earlier,
I think
so
YouTube's eating comments.
no.
Is there gremlins with YouTube?
Lucy says it's a gremlin, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Somebody must have splashed water on them.
Donna a
Or
mushroom.
fed them.
Don't know when you typed that, but that question was answered ages ago, Roy. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right, come on, Rob. Put it in. If not, we're going to go.
no, well,
Thanks to Phil Kez
Yes.
for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Sharing,
Thank you for
sharing their
Yeah,
work with
thanks
us.
so
and,
much.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to put.
Thank you for having us and
It's interesting.
listening to us.
Sorry you had
Double?
to. Sorry you had to put with mum and dad arguing in the background.
Oh, you be quiet.
That's
Hey.
all right, don't worry.
Shut your mouth, son. Shut your mouth, son.
Mum,
Oh,
Dad's
dear
arguing again.
Oh, God.
me.
And don't forget to get that blinking Dremel, what's the name?
Cool.
Beginner's course started. That'll do.
Yeah.
Online. If you did online classes, would you do it through something like Zoom so you can have X amount of people in one time? Is that how you would do it?
Yeah, probably something like that. It's like quite interactive with
Yeah.
people that are in front of you. You can see what they're doing, and you know they can see exactly what you're doing. You can talk people through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they've got things that,
So they would have to have cameras
yeah.
as well.
So obviously, only if they choose to. But obviously, if they've got issues, you can still see what they're doing. That they can turn the camera on to, you know.
Yes. Repeat if you can't see what they're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
it's
can
true.
kind of show you what's happening, and then go that way. But yeah, it would definitely be something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be good though, wouldn't it? Because with that you could have 4 or 5
Yeah.
people in, and you got all. You can you can say, right, for this lesson you need a piece of ply X by X. You need this, and then you can say, right, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Good idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
I would
Definitely.
have a go at that. That would be interesting.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
And if they subscribed, if they paid for the course, it's not a demo, it's a
Yeah.
teaching thing. Then if they had to have stencils or something, you would post the stencils out to them or email it to them, and then
definitely.
you could all get started.
I mean, it doesn't cost anything for sort of like to do things as PDFs and email things these days, does it?
No.
That's right. Yep.
No, because once you've done
It's
the
true.
PDF, you can send it to 5 million people. It don't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
cost you anything, does it?
No, not at all. So it's just taking the time to do it the first time, and then that's it.
I personally think in the next 5 years that will be the thing. Online demonstrations, online courses. I don't think anybody. Well, if the government have their way with these 15-minute cities, we won't be able to go anywhere anyway. But I think that'll be.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the future. Online teaching.
Yeah, but I love teaching, so it's one of my favourite things to do.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. I love being in front of people. I thrive on it.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
teaching too. Yeah, it's my thing.
Yeah, it's having the interaction with the
Oh, I
people
love
as well.
teaching as well. I'll be
Terry,
in there
you
as
don't
well
shut
then. I
up,
love
so it
teaching.
doesn't matter to you.
Look out for Terry teaching.
Terry's going to teach us how to paint pictures.
Yeah.
I am. And you'll be amazed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And see some of your pictures.
A lot of nice comments coming in about your
Only
bowls.
trouble is, Kez, before you go, I'll just go get one hanging on the wall.
Where's he going now?
Thank you very much, Barry.
Don't find a
That's a
picture.
picture.
Oh, he's waiting a picture.
Bang Bray,
God.
Vincent Van Bray.
Vincent
Yeah.
Van Bray.
Yeah, I'll just show you this one.
It's not bad, like.
Oh wow, look at that.
Surprised what you doing by handstanding nowadays, isn't it, down the beach?
Amazing, huh?
Yeah,
That's got amazing perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I won't tell you how long it
5
took me,
minutes.
but 10.
He does them really
Yeah.
quick.
He's
He's a
Does
rabbi.
he?
he's very good.
Yeah, he does that.
It's one of
He's
them
very
that
good.
throws the
10
paint
minutes.
at the canvas and it looks amazing straight away.
Most of it with a 4-inch paintbrush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get this question from Rob.
No,
No.
I think he's gone. I think he's
don't
gone.
like it.
Well,
Sorry,
come in
Rob.
next week, Robin, or come in Sunday and put it in.
Yeah.
If you're still about.
Indeed.
Right then, guys. Thank you very much for coming over. Thank you to Phil and Kez. Thank you to Terry and Brian, as always. Hope everybody's enjoyed themselves. Hope Kez and Phil have answered your questions, even though you didn't put many in there. But hey ho. So
please go and look them up on Instagram. That's their main thing.
Yeah.
Check them out on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Until they get on
Thank
YouTube.
you for having us.
No, you're more than welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's been very much of a pleasure.
And Kez promises to put more stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, Brian's
Yes,
going
it
to kick
does.
me in the butt if I don't. Yeah. Okay.
You'll have to wait till you get to Harrogate for that.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
That's if his foot's healed. He might have a dodgy foot, so you won't be able to do it anyway.
Oh, no. I'll be fine. I'll manage.
He's definitely coming to Harrogate because he's booked in for a room here.
I'm going to stay with Terry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, look out.
They need be posh in Lincoln as well, then. Right.
Oh, I'll have to go for electrocution lessons then.
Right, guys. Thank you very much for coming over. Don't forget, Wayne's on tomorrow night. Terry's on Sunday night.
Yes.
I'm on Sunday lunchtime. Nick will be here, so I don't know what I'm going to be turning yet, but I'll find something. So other than that, have a great weekend. Take care. Speak to you soon. And bye for now. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you all later.
That's all, folks.